Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Thomas. This is day 3 of my men's Olympic hockey predictions. Now, last night went pretty well for me. I pretty well said a lot of close games. Maybe the Russia game would be a blowout, Canada game too, but actually those two were the close games. Here's my results. So after the first game, I said that Finland would beat Austria, but I scored 3-0. When actually the final was 8-4. 6 different goal scorers for Finland on a 52-20 shot barrage against the Austrian goaltenders. Or goaltender, I should say. And Grabner, who plays for the New York Islanders in the NHL, got a hat-trick for Austria. Got that win, but the score wasn't really that close. The closest guess that I had last night was Russia beating Slovenia 6-1. In reality, they won 5-2. I was off by a goal. The shots were 35-14 as, well, Russia had it all over them pretty well for most of the game. The US and Slovakia game I thought would be the closest with a 3-2 score, but actually it wasn't. It was the most blown out one. 7-1 for the US as they outshot Slovakia 33-23. Kessel had a big game, including one of the 6 goals in the second period. So that was a blowout for the US and a great way to start their tournament. And for Canada, I projected them to have a 5-0 win over Norway, and it was actually closer than you thought. 3-1. Canada got 2 goals by defensemen, which is impressive with all the forward power, high-scoring abilities that they have. But to get some offense from the defense is always a good thing too. The shots were 38-20. My predictions for day 3 in the Latvia Czech Republic game in the first game, both teams coming off of losses, and especially Latvia with the great defensive, great game overall against the Swiss. Losing it in the last seconds really did hurt, but there's no confirmed goalie at this point for Latvia, but Pavlik is confirmed, who plays with the Winnipeg Jets in the NHL, going to be the starter for the Czech Republic. I'll give this game a 5-3 score for the Czechs. Game 2, Sweden versus Switzerland. Both teams had a solid game in their first game. The Swiss maybe a little bit too close for comfort against the Latvians, but they have Rito Berra going up for them, as they'll give Jonas Hiller a break. And for Sweden, it's unconfirmed, but the likelihood of Henrik Lundqvist being the starter would be high. If he's not starting, I'd say it's either Jonas Gustafsson or Enroth, who plays for the Buffalo Sabres. I give this game a 4-2 score for Sweden once again. Got to keep it consistent, right? Game 3, Austria versus Canada. Austrians got beat up by the Finns, as I said at the start, by a score of 8-4. As for Canada, with a strong play in their 3-1 victory, giving the start to Roberto Luongo from the Vancouver Canucks. He's on a kind of a slump going into the tournament, but this tournament is pretty well winner go home, so he'll definitely be trying to bring his A game. I predict that this game's going to be a 6-2 score for Canada. And finally, Finland against Norway. Finland dominating their first game. I still think they don't have much of a problem against these guys. Lars Haugen for Norway did amazing versus Canada, saving 35 shots. I doubt that he'll be starting, but that being said, that they need their top goaltender, then he'd be in nets. Either Tuukka Rask, or I'm going to say Antti Niemi might start this game to give Tuukka Rask the break after having a iffy game against the aforesaid Austrians. This game, it's going to be a 5-2 score for Finland. I still think that Finland's going to continue their hot wave. So, a recap. Latvia will lose to the Czech Republic 5-3 final score. The Swedes will beat the Swiss 4-2 in a very close game. Canada will beat Austria 6-2. And Finland will beat Norway 5-2. this a lot more high-scoring games than last time because I under and overestimated the quality of each team pretty well. So hopefully I go 10 for 10, 100%. That won't be bad. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. Comment if you have something to say. I think if any of these games may have different outcomes, I'd love to hear it. And as always, stay awesome. See you guys later. Bye-bye.